It's the Soul Fantasy Show, Soul Fan Show. Hey, it's the Soul Fantasy Show live for April 15th, 2020. Going over the 3-game Madden 20 slate for NFL players. So I'm just going to quickly go over some lineups and just see how we can edit these lineups, because it seems to like going over. So let's try to get some good lineups built in. All right, here's one. Got Baker Mayfield, Alvin Kamara, Nick Chubb, Odell Beckham Jr., who we can upgrade if we want, to A.J. Green. But A.J. Green has a 0, so I would just, look elsewhere. I mean, you could definitely go to Deshaun Jackson, and then you can just get the hell out of this guy and go Michael Thomas, David Njoku, Tyquan Smith, and the Eagles D. All right, let's generate a couple more lineups that you can play with. Here's a nice lineup that just made it by itself. And here's a good lineup with Carson Wentz and some more Eagles. So it just keeps putting the Eagles D in. You don't have to play the Eagles D, but they're 3-5. They're the top D today. So Eagles D is probably the way to go. And I'm pretty sure the Eagles are a pretty damn tough team on Madden. They are a playoff team, and they're always good. So, wow. Kamara is less expensive than Chubb, so you can just go that direction if you want to avoid horror stories like John Ross III. And you could go Aguilar. All right, let's kind of try to break a couple more lineups down. See, some of them go over like that. I'll try to get real lineups that fully go in there. So say we want to get it down to par. So LV is Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Raiders versus Denver, Philadelphia versus Washington, and Cleveland versus Cincinnati. Those are the teams that are playing. So they seem to love Baker Mayfield today, but Ryan Fitzpatrick's in there, and he's not too bad. It shows points he's gotten in the past: 35, 27, 15, 30. He is not a bad option if you want to just try to get, a lot of studs in the lineup. This is the way I would go right here. Boyd obviously is a good option, but you have all the players healthy. So as we generate a few more lineups for you, here's a couple lineups. You can play around with them, play around with your quarterback. Most likely you're going to go with the Eagles D, but, there's still the Browns D, Saints D, Bengals D, the Las Vegas Raiders D, and the Dolphins D. So say you want to just go cheap with things, you can, and then you want to just, stud out people like Bang, Chubb, Kamara comes in play. I would keep mixing in there, but you could go Miles Sanders, who might have a game or two. He might. You could go Eagles guys to get rid of people like this, and then that. Now, these are some of the lineups going over, so you just adjust it. So here's a perfect lineup, $50,000 exactly spent, but you have to go to Browns D with Ertz, Smith, Boyd, Njoku, Thomas, Kamara, Mixon, and Wentz. It's not a bad lineup. It's a 1 p.m. slate, guys, so just get it in as quickly as you can. You can play Dalton. I don't know if I would. I would not play Teddy Bridgewater. I would, I personally would play Ryan Fitzpatrick, Carson Wentz. But, here's Carr you could play. Landry, I would probably avoid because there's Kamara, who's going to command a lot of points. And then if you want to you could go right to Boyd, because I played what's his name to death this video, Deshaun Jackson, even though he's a higher value over Boyd. But if you go to Boyd and you just want to upgrade Odell to Green, you can do that. All right, have a nice day. It's the Soul Fantasy Show, Soul Fan Show. Please, if you already haven't, subscribe to this channel for NFL, NBA, LOL, NHL, and MLB action, yo.